Hey, what's up, folks? I'm Trent Sanderson, and you're watching the infamous Living Realm Network. Thank you so much for tuning in. And what do we always say? Oh, if you're a subscriber, you will know what we always say. So make sure you go subscribe to me on YouTube.com. Just type in my name, Trent Henderson. I'll come up. Hundreds upon hundreds of videos there on YouTube. Inspirational stuff. I make new videos every single day. And I get most of this research from prominent people that I'm friends with, which ties into this video right here. The power of conversations. But before we do that, guys, let's get down into it. Divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. Man, so I had a great day today. Like, I'm feeling really, really good. I'm feeling pumped up, motivated. Everything is going good for me. I'm in sync with, in tune with my surroundings and stuff like that. And man, I've been seeing some miraculous things happen in my life because just been like floating lately because we're in space. I mean, we're in space here on the Living Room Network, and we're going to get that care package that I was talking about. That care package full of positive energy. But first, we have to know how to travel about and maintain the ship, our shuttle, for us to get there. And our ship and our shuttle is our vessel, our body, who we are as soul, as spirit individuals. So let's get down into it, guys, about these people, because we're on the 1 month Be Nice to People challenge, right? So that means that we're always thinking about people, because if that is our challenge, then we would think about that every day. We would think about it when we wake up in the morning. We would think about it when we're talking to other people. Like, we have to be nice to people. It's funny because even me today, when I was talking to people around me, you know how like when you can just talk to people and you just be thinking of all this stuff that they're not even realizing that you're thinking because it's inside of your head. They don't know what you're thinking. You're probably like, oh my gosh, shut up. You're so ugly. Oh my gosh, you get on my nerves. I wish you would shut up. Hey. Oh, I hate her. I cannot stand her lips. Hey, your lips look nice. Hey. And they don't even know that our smile could be fake. They don't know our smile could be fake. They don't know our smile could be flossing. You know what flossing means, right? We just putting on an image. We just trying to act like we got it all, but no, we ain't worth 2 cents. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, people actually don't know what you're thinking because every day that you're thinking is inside your mind. So when I was talking to people today, immediately I have to remind myself to be nice to people, because even I have problems too. Even my mind doesn't always stay 100% on track. Sometimes I'm just thinking like, oh my God, that is so dumb. But when my higher self takes over, and when the affirmation that I've been saying to myself reminds me, because I've been saying it to myself every day, that be nice to people, be nice to people, I remind myself right there on the spot that I must be nice to this person. Not because I'm trying to achieve some goal or some challenge, because that's really the right thing to do to everybody. We can't judge people. We can't look at people's cover or their outer shell. We can't judge people by the color of their skin, what nationality they come from, what subject they like to study, what they like to talk about, what they're interested in. We can't judge people like that. You have to just be happy that you're able to be in a conversation with somebody. A lot of people don't know how to go about conducting conversations with people. A lot of people are completely scared of going into a conversation with another person because they have a phobia and insecurity about themselves. There are a lot of people like that. So you have to take advantage when you get in situations where there is a big conversation. What about a moment that you can recall where you're in a conversation with about 5 people and you're just, you're fidgety. You're like moving around like, I hope they don't think that I'm insecure. And you're just like fixing your hair. You like, oh my God, you like fellas just like, yeah, bro. You ain't that big. You aren't that muscular, but you try to like perk up, and just make your shoulder blades look a little bigger than average. And you just like, cause he's a big guy that you're talking to. You're like, yeah, man. When you talk like this, you talk like that, so it's like when you get in these conversations, guys, the whole objective is to take advantage of the moment. You have to be bold when you're going around people and having conversations. You know why I know? Because it was once a problem with me too. And I asked a friend of mine just recently, like, I have a problem with this and such, and they gave me some answers and guidance. And I'm here sharing that information with you today, on top of what I've actually did research on, when it comes down to socialization and psychology of understanding others and whatnot. So there is a power in people if you know how to capture the moment of the conversation. Be bold, be yourself, be who you are. Do not shake, do not fret. Stand tall, be still, be your true self. If you're a pretty woman, be pretty. Be pretty, be yourself. Show your beauty, show your radiance. A lot of us get into conversations with people and we think we have to be this way because they're acting that way. No, if you're around ghetto people and you're rich, be rich. You know what I'm saying? If you're around rich people and you're ghetto, no, be ghetto. Be bougie. If you're around poverty people, that doesn't make you a person of poverty. Just because you're around people of poverty, that doesn't make you lesser than them. Just because you don't have all the money in the world don't mean you can't go hang with bougie people. Doesn't mean you can't go hang with people that have a lot of money. It does not mean that you can go to a fancy restaurant if you've never been to one before. It does not mean that people will look at you and judge you. That's not for them to decide. That's for you to decide. And you have to make a choice to say, you know what? I'm going to hop inside. I'm going to hop on board of the self train. Not selfishly acting, but I'm going to be more of myself and who I am as a person. I'm not going to bow down to anybody because I am unique. I am bold. I am courageous. I am who I am. That's what you got to say to yourself. Start saying it to yourself. I am who I am. You get the point. You got to just realize that you are your own self. You can be nobody else. And if you try to be somebody else, you would not be being realistic to yourself and others around you, which kind of misconstrue the whole conversation. People look at you differently when you're not being yourself. People get the wrong impression, the wrong interpretation, so they go back and think about you behind closed doors. Wrong from what you really want them to know about you. Don't you really want them to know the right things about you? Of course. So be your true self when you have the chance. This is the most scariest thing. This is the most hardest thing to do. It's very difficult to be yourself around a lot of people. It's very hard to be yourself around people whose charismatic levels is so high. It's like, oh my God, how can I not be like them? How can I not let them rub off on me and try to mimic the way they act? Oh my God, it is so hard. But when you start to be yourself, you activate a power within you. And this power within you, it spreads like a wildfire to those around you. And people see you in your true form. I hope this message resonated with you. 1 month, be nice to people challenge, guys. We're in space. We don't have any gravity around us. We're just floating on positive energy. That's what it's all about. I'm not going to make a YouTube video today, guys. Then maybe again I will. You never know here on the Living Realm Network. So make sure you subscribe, guys. Go to youtube.com. Just type in Trennis Henderson. Let's get affiliated. Speak up. Let your voice be heard. I'm going to update the website tomorrow night. So the challenge information is going to be on there, as well as the Speak Up, Let Your Voice Be Heard winners and all that good stuff. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Peace.